Hi, boys and girls. I really miss you guys. Um, I'll be so glad when we can, come together and see each other again. But until then, I have a really nice project for grades K through 5. Some fourth graders may have to do some other stuff, but if you're done with that, then you can do this. But I wanted to show you how to make some really cool bird houses out of junk mail that you might get in the mail. So all kinds of cool things that you might get, like these. Oh, let me tilt it down so you guys can see. So I have a bunch of junk mail that I got because people are always sending that stuff. So I have, and then I have some little pieces of art paper that I have. So this is all different kind of junk mail, and I picked it because of the colors. So I may use some of these colors. I might not. But this is the, let's see if you guys can see this on my Chromebook. This is the project right here, and I'm going to try and put this together with all these different pieces. I'm going to put these back over here. And I started my birdhouse a little bit, and I made it from an envelope. So this was an envelope that I was sent, and I cut it and folded it up and cut it in half and cut it along the fold, and then I got this. So now I have to go about choosing different pieces to put together, and this is some stuff that I have out of magazines, so different colors of things. So I'll get my scissors, and I'll start making the base of the well, first I'll glue this together. So let me get my glue. Where's glue? Okay. So first I'll glue this together. I bought this like a couple of weeks ago at the dollar store because I didn't have any glue at home. Hopefully it's good. Yep. Okay, so first I'll glue this on here. And this is my front because this is the back. And this is the front of that. So I'm going to glue it down so that I have enough glue right there. Okay. Alright, and then I'm not going to glue it to, and you can see it's an envelope with a stamp. I'd like to keep the stamp, but whatever. It'll be fine. And so then I'll start making, I have to make some choices about the hole that the birds go in. So I want some black, so I'm going to use this from Carl's Jr. because I don't really eat there. Let's see. So I'm going to make it about this big. Oh, if you have something that you can use to trace it, use that to trace it with. I have these little paint cups like we had at class. So, let's see, I'll put that down and trace around the outside. And I can just cut a nice circle. Okay, there we go. And I know y'all can't see that, but I can. And you'll be able to see what you're doing. And it doesn't have to be perfect. That's why I use that. But, you know, the way I'm cutting it may not be perfect. It's okay. This is called a collage. And a collage is when you put different pieces of paper together and glue them together to make a picture. So, my desk isn't even. So I'm going to put that right there. Oh, no. What happened here? Oh. It went through. I think that the ink on the bottom went through to the other side when I was doing this. So make sure that when you do it, that you don't draw on top of what you're trying to do. So I'm going to put this like this, and that'll be my hole. And I might want to make like a little covering around that out of some kind of cool paper. So maybe I can do it in red. So I'm trying to find some red, a lot of red. Maybe not that one. I have some red somewhere. I might have to do a different color. Oh, I could do it in blue. I have this envelope from the doctor's office. I can just do it in blue. And I'll make the outside cover. You can decorate yours any way you want to. Okay, I think I'm going to like that. And then I'm going to put this one in the middle so that if you have something like this, these are those condiment cups that you get ketchup in. So those will work too. So if you have any of those from takeout food, you can use those. Okay, so I'm going to cut that. Put that around my door, my bird's door. And then I'll show you guys how to cut around the inside of stuff. And I don't know. I probably should have did this on the other side. Because look, that's what's on this side. I think it'll be fine. So now to do this, I'm going to just pinch it in the middle. That's all. Just pinch it in the middle. And then make a little cut, a snip. Now I can put my scissors inside and cut. I'm just going to cut a lot of it away before I try and get to, and I'm turning the paper as I'm doing that. You don't have to do this. This is just something I want to do with mine because I think it'll look nice. You can do anything you want with your birdhouse. You can decorate it any way you want. You could make this a square or a rectangle or a triangle, whatever you want to do. I would make the little hole round because it's supposed to be a birdhouse and that's what birdhouses look like. So I think I'm going to put this right around the edge. Nice! I like it. And it's okay if some words and letters and things show because this is made out of junk mail. And we're recycling and putting junk mail to good use. So there's my pole. That's a little bit off. Let's see. Oh, I need some more glue. This glue is very dried up. Okay, let's see if I can get it better than I had it. There we go. Nice. Okay, so now I can start decorating all around, and I'm just going to cut some of these pieces of paper so I can make the little stand that the house is on. So I'm going to put that there, and then I need some more. That's about that size. Maybe a little bit of orange. Now I'm going to cut this so that it's about the same width and put this on either side. So I have this in the middle, and then if I cut this in half, I'll fold it and cut it. Then I can put that there and that there, and that looks nice. I like it. Okay, let's glue that on here. Glue this together first, and then glue it onto your birdhouse. Notice that I'm not putting the birdhouse on the paper yet, because I have lots of decisions to make about this, and I want to make sure that I like it before I put it all together. And then I want to use this cool paper that I have. I don't know how I'm going to use it. Oh, I still have to make a bird, by the way. So let me get this decorated and all that, and then oh, I think I'll use this on this side. That's kind of nice. And let's see, what else tall and skinny do I have? What is their tall skinny thing? Maybe this. Some stuff I got in the mail that it's like, what is that? I don't know. Something weird. And I'm going to save some green for, oh wait, that's too skinny. Jeez, maybe I can put it together. Oh, that's kind of nice, like that. Oh, I like that. Very nice. Okay, So let me glue this together. I'm just going to put some glue on top of here. And I'm going to put down the first one. And then the second one. Okay, and then I'll put this one on this side. Make sure that I cover up my edges. And then I need something at the top. So I'm going to take this, I don't know what this was, but I'm going to take a little piece of it. Put one piece on one side and one piece on the other side. Nice. Oh, I like that, just like that. Maybe I don't have to do that. Just put this piece so that it matches. Nice. Oh, I like that a lot. That's so cute. That's coming out. I think I want to put something here too, because it just looks kind of sad and lonely. So I'm going to find something with a lot of color. I'm going to save my greens for leaves and trees and stuff, because I need to make a flower and a bird. Okay, so I'm going to, oh, I should have cut that the other way. Oh well. Cut out a piece of this, because I like this part. This is the part I like, with the little food on there, because it has a lot of nice colors on it. So I don't want any white, just want the food parts. So I'm going to keep cutting. I'm just going to cut this part so that I have a bunch of these little pieces like this. Oh, I should have cut that out. Okay, get rid of that white. I don't want the white on there. And then I'll just keep making little pieces like that. Nice. Oh yeah, I like it. I really like it. Okay, so let me put some glue down. I'm going to put glue down on the whole thing. And notice I'm not gluing the piece of paper. I'm not gluing this little piece of paper. What I'm gluing is the piece that I want to glue down. And that way, you don't get glue everywhere. Nice. Oh, I like it. Okay. Alrighty. So, uh-oh, I accidentally glued that to the paper. Okay, let me glue this on, because I didn't realize I hadn't done that. And this is the little platform where the birds, you know, come out and sing and live and all that. This allows them to have something to sit on for a while. Okay, and I think I'll make another little hole, a little tiny hole up here out of I have some of this cool gold paper, so I don't think I have anything that small that's round. Let's see, maybe. Oh, I do. Okay, I'm gonna make a circle. If you ever need to make a circle, find something that's round, a little bottle, or, you know, a little top to something. You guys have toys. I don't really have toys, but I have lots of stuff in my studio. This is my art studio, so I have lots of stuff here. And I'm going to cut that and put that up at the top. And what is this stuck on here? Glue? Oh man, it's hot glue. Oh wow. Okay. And then I'll glue this right here in the middle. So, you know, it's like those birdhouses that have 2 holes. Nice. And then I want to put a little something in the middle of that, so that you know that it's, so that you know that it's, you know, a window instead of like a little door. It's a bird window and not a bird door. Fold that in half to get it the right size so that it's the same on both sides. And then this is a little tricky because it's kind of small. So it's hard to do stuff that's really small. And then cut that on the fold. And now for this one, I am going to glue this part only because I don't want glue all over that. So I'm just going to use the edge and put a little glue on that and put that in the middle. Maybe a little bit down. Uh-oh. Okay, let me try that again. You might not want to do something this tiny, okay? Maybe not. And then here's the other side. Pick that up. I think I'm going to do this over here where it won't matter if it gets gluey. And there's my little bird window. Oh, that's so cute. I love it. Nice. Okay. All right. I'm really liking this. I kind of feel like I need more color here, but that's okay. It'll be fine. And then now I need on the bottom a little stick because this would stick up in your yard. So I had some blue that I had cut. Let's see if I still have it. Move some of these pieces of paper out the way. There's some skinny ones. Hopefully. Oh, look what I found. Ooh, nice. Sparkle paper. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to use that sparkle paper right there. That's cool. Sparkle paper, yeah. Glitter. Okay, so now I guess I can start putting this on here. Uh-oh, I need to make it smaller because I need to have room for my bird. So let me put this down here at the bottom. And then I'll glue this on top. So now I'm going to glue my house. And I'm just going around the edges. Just around the edges. Okay. Don't go all over. You don't need that much glue. You need to save your glue for other projects and other things you want to do. And then I'm going to try and center that. Push it down. Notice I started from the bottom, went up the sides, and then went on the outside. Okay, so here's my birdhouse. I'm kind of digging it. It's kind of cool. Now it's time to make the bird. And the bird is really easy. It's a half a circle. So let's see, what do I have that's that big? Oh my gosh. Well, I'm looking around. I think the only thing I really have that big, that's the right size, is this. One of these little cups. So I need a really big piece of paper to make my bird. And I want my bird to be, what color do I want my bird to be? Oh, he can have different colors. And you can use the print from a piece of paper too. So I'm going to use that for his head so that I can make an eye for him. Let's see, what color do I want my bird? This is the only red that I have. Okay. No, too many words. Let's see. What about this right here? Yeah. Okay. That'll work. Okay, so I'm going to turn this halfway because it's not really a circle. I mean, it is, but it's kind of hard to see. And I got to get this all underneath here. Uh-oh, I didn't do that right. Shoot. Okay, here, let's try that again. I'm not using the whole circle, so it's okay that I made a mistake. Okay. And I need to stop doing this on top of it. Oh my gosh. Just making things harder for myself. Make sure you have enough space to do this, boys and girls. Okay, so I'm going to cut this out. Just going to cut it out generally. And then I'll be able to cut it out when I don't have such a big piece of paper. Okay, let me find the right circle here. because I want my bird to be red. And then I'll use the rest of this for his wings. I think this is right. Not sure. Doesn't have to be a perfect circle because I'm going to turn it in half, fold it in half like this. And then cut that half, and then I'll use the rest of it for his wings. And since the wings are a little different color. The wings are also a half a circle, so this is going to be my bird's body right here. Okay, and then I need a small one for his head, so I think I'll use, that's probably, is that too big? That's that big. Yeah, I think I'll use the same little bottle, this little bottle for his head, which I will make out of a different piece of paper. I want his head to be kind of white. So I'm going to use this. I'm going to come over here on this side so I don't make a big mess on my paper. And I'm going to just cut out. This might be too small. I don't know. We'll see what it looks like when I get it cut out. So this is all about shape and color and pattern. So you can kind of make, you don't have to make it's like a more random pattern, but you can use things in here that you wouldn't normally think you could use. So let's see if that's a good size for his head. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good for his head. Yeah, because he still has to have a beak. So let me glue his little head onto his face, and then I'm going to use some of this some other cool stuff that I have. Oh, I could do it that way too. Ooh, didn't see that on the back. Nah, I want it to be white. Okay, so here's my bird's body and his head, and then I can make some wings for him, and I'm going to use this to make a circle for his wings, and I'm going to go in the middle so that one wing is kind of red and one wing is kind of, oh, you know what, I think I need a bigger one. Let me use this. I'm going to use the bottom of this. Yeah. Is that big enough? Just barely big enough. Okay, so I'm going to use, stop doing that on that side. Okay, so around and around we go till we get another circle. And this is going to be wing 1 and wing 2, because this gets folded in half also. All right. And that looks like a really weird circle to me, but I guess it'd be okay. I'm going to try and round that off a little bit so it's more circular. Okay, so this I'm going to fold in half too. And then on his red body, I'm going to put this for his wing. And then he's got 2 wings, so he's got one that goes up and one that goes down. Uh-oh, my computer just timed out. Okay, so this is going to go like this. That's his one wing. And then this one is going to go like this. Oh, wait, let me see. Hold on. Let me type my stuff in here because I've timed out. Okay, yeah. The other wing is where, oh, okay. So one wing goes like this, and the other wing goes like this. And then I have my bird. Oh, well, and I need a tail. So I'll make his tail white like his head too. So let me glue his little wings on. And I'm gluing where I want the wing to be. And then this one, I'm just going to put a little bit of glue right here on the end. Oh, sorry. And then I'm going to put that behind his body like this. So it's in line with his other wing. So there, it's like circles that are turning. All right. So now I'm going to make his tail, and I'm just going to make a little triangle out of the same white paper. I'm going to make that a little smaller, so I'm going to use the edge of the type to make his little tail and put that on his body like that. And then he gets a beak. He's going to get a red beak, so I'm going to use some of my red that I have like this, or you know, like this, to make his beak. So let me glue his tail on. You might need a scrap piece of paper so that you can glue stuff without it getting all over your paper. So there's his little tail. And now he needs a little beak. So since this is already almost a triangle, I'm going to make 3 sides, and then I can use the writing to make a straight line. And then I'm going to cut it so that it looks like a little beak. That's too big. I'm going to cut at an angle so that his beak isn't so wide. Let's see. And I'll make his beak a little skinnier so that it goes like that. Nice. Okay. So this time I'm going to put a tiny bit right here on the edge and put that on his little face. Nice. Now he needs an eyeball. So I'm going to find some more of my black, and you know, I'll use the top of this for his big old eyeball. He's going to have a big eyeball. And I don't know. I think I have to just do that on that side because I can't really see. This might be too big. I don't know. We'll see. You're making a lot of adjustments as you're doing this, so you can't really predict what's going to be what. And it's kind of hard to see that. When you're using this shiny paper that they make all the advertisements on, it's kind of hard to see pencil marks. It's not like our black construction paper where you can see your pencil marks. Okay, I think that's too big. It definitely looks too big. So I'm going to make it smaller. I don't know what I'm going to use for that. I don't know what I have that's smaller than that, but maybe the top of a pen. Yeah, I think that might be better. Oh my gosh. Let's try that again. Okay, so I'm going to put my hand on top of this. You do however it helps you. And in fact, I'm going to put this on the other side where I can see it, because I know that it doesn't have to be that big. Okay, there we go. That's pretty good. It was about the size of a dime. So I'm making it smaller than a dime. I don't think we have any money this small. This is pretty small. It's like the size of my fingernail. Okay, I think that's gonna work better. Oh yeah, that's nice. All right, it really could be a lot smaller than that, because, you know, I don't have white for the eye. So I could use white, which I do have some of that. So I could make that, this right here, his eyeball, his eye, and then make this his eyeball. So let me glue this on top, and then I'll show you a little trick for if you get stuck right there. So I'm going to put this down right here in the middle, and then I'm just going to carefully cut around the outside. Now, some of you kindergartners might have to ask mom or dad or big brother or sister to help you with this. Because this one, you notice how one side's kind of fat and the other side's kind of skinny? And I'm just going around in it a little bit. It might get away from you guys. I don't want it to get away from you. Wow, that still looks like a big old eye. Oh my gosh. His eye's as big as his head. I don't think so. I think it's too big. Okay, I'm going to start over. Do another white paper. I'm going to make the white paper small, and then I can know how big to make the black paper. So I'm going to make the white paper the size that I used here, and then make a little tiny black dot that it could be any, it could look any kind of way. Because that eye is just too big. I need a much bigger head, a much bigger bird. Live TV. Well, sort of live. Video recorded TV. Unscripted. This is what happens. You know this happens in class all the time. Well, not all the time. I usually have it planned out better, but, you know, I just decided to sit down and do this. I had all my materials that I needed. I just have to figure it out. Okay, that's better to me. That's a better size eye. So now I'm going to cut out a little teeny piece of black. And I'm just going to make a little square that's really small. So make a square that big and start cutting off the corners. Turn it and cut the corners. Okay, and then that's still too big, so I'm going to like round off my corners. I'm going to have to make this really small, guys. Really small. Oh, wow. Uh-oh. No. Okay. What about that? Yeah, maybe. I'm going to cut it a tiny bit more. This is such a tiny piece of paper. You're really probably going to have to ask somebody to help you with this. And, you know, they can have fun, too, making art. Okay, so I'm going to put the glue on the eye, on the white part, and put the black part inside. Oh, that's better. That fits the bird. Okay, let me glue it in because I see you guys can't really see it. So, we'll put his little eyeball in there. And now my birdie is done. Oh, he's so cute. I love him. Alrighty. So now I'm going to put the bird kind of behind the house. Notice I didn't put glue all the way up here, so I can put my bird right here. And he's kind of coming off of the top of my paper. That's okay. If you make yours a little bit smaller, then everything will fit. But mine isn't. Or I could put him down here or here. And you don't have to make the wings this way. You can make the wings so that they're both out like this. Any way you want to make them is fine. It's your bird, it's your birdhouse, and it's your junk mail. So, and I'm just putting a little bit of glue. Not everywhere, just, you know. And I'm going to put mine. I like that. I like the red part of the house. So I'm going to put him right there. And if you want to, you don't have to, but if you want to, you can make some leaves and some flowers and things like that. And I have some cool paper for that. So I'm going to make this the center of my flower. And I'm just going to cut out a general circle. I'm not going to worry about tracing it or anything because it's a flower and it can look any kind of way. Nature doesn't, you know, always make things perfectly. They just make things nicely. Okay, and so now I have some green. I have lots of green, so I'm going to make some green leaves. And I want some of this green too. Oh, no, it's the same color. So I want some of this green from this guacamole because that's a nice color. So I'm going to cut that out and make some leaves out of that. See if I can find some lettuce or something else that's green. I can have lots of leaves, and then I'll make the flowers out of a different red. I have this advertisement with Fruit Loops. I'm going to make some flower petals out of that. So I'm just cutting out the pieces that I need, that I want to have the color I want. Okay, and if you want to draw a flower, you can. I can draw a big flower like this and cut that out. So I'm going to cut out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then that's my flower. And let's see if I can figure out what I did with the little piece of paper. Oh, here we go. In the middle, and no, maybe not. Let's try some green in the middle, some blue or something. Let me try this. This is a fun color. This is, you know, as you go along and you put stuff together, it's so creative, and whatever you come up with is just probably cool. Okay, yeah, that looks nice. Make sure that you try some colors that contrast each other. So like a pink center, and that's why I didn't use this, a pink center and a pink flower, they don't really work that well. Okay, so I'm going to make another couple of flowers out of the same color, and I'm just going to make my flower shape. Oh man, it's hot in here. It's getting hot outside, guys. Hope you guys are going to the park and doing fun stuff. Not just sitting at the computer all day. But, you know, go out, explore. Somebody should try that Google Eye Challenge and get some black paper and some white paper. This is one way you can get your paper for your Google Eyes, is to look for advertisements. Oh yeah, that's a nice flower. Okay, so I'm going to do those two flowers, and I'm going to make some leaves. So leaf shapes are the shape of leaves. So they're kind of pointy on one end and round on the other. So this one was already pointy, so that's all I have to do. Okay, so now I'm going to make another leaf, a smaller one. Let's see, I'm going to start here like this and make a bigger leaf. And like I said, they're round on one side and pointy on the other side. So let's make some green leaves from this part too. And here's another one. Okay, and then if you want to, see, I could make a couple more flowers, but let's just see how this works out. So I'm going to put a couple of leaves here like this, and put that one here. Glue that down. Just going to put a dot of glue, stick that down, and then anything that needs extra flowers, extra glue, oh, I need to glue this to this. Okay. And then, let's see, I need some more leaves. I just need some more leaves. I'm going to use this color because this is a nice color. I'll make some small leaves. This is the color of lettuce. Okay, there we go. Nice. So I'm going to put that under there. And then I'll put this one here. Put this little flower, another little flower. Let's put this dark green right here, and add a little glue because there's no glue right there. I'm just shoving it underneath there, and then I'll make another little flower right here. Put that one there. Can't really move that now. I think I'm going to go with this. You have to adjust your design as you're going along. Put that one there, and oh, here's another one. I forgot about this one. Okay, and that is it. It's a done deal. My little bird is all the way done. Let's see, what is that? And there it is. That is such a cute little thing. I love it. All made out of junk mail. Okay, and a little bit of art paper. Just a little bit, not a whole lot. I just have a little bit of art paper that I had. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have questions, please email me, and don't forget to email me your artwork at bufork@nv.ccsd.net. And you guys all know my email. I'll post this up on Class Dojo, and I hope everybody has a great time. Thanks a lot. Bye. That's a 40-minute lesson. I miss you guys. See you guys later. Bye.